So if you send your diesel car for maintenance and your mechanic tells you that you need to replace your spark plugs, then you better run, because unlike petrol engines, diesel engines do not use spark plugs. So I've done a couple of videos here on my page explaining how petrol engines work, and as I've always explained, fresh air and fuel enters into the cylinders of the engine. The intake valves then closes, allowing the piston to move up to compress the mixture of air and fuel. After that mixture is ignited by the spark plug, pushing the piston down, and this motion is repeated over and over again. That is what spins the crankshaft and enables your car to even move. But when it comes to diesel engines, the process actually seems quite similar to that of petrol engines, but they are actually quite different. So unlike petrol engines that starts with air and fuel getting to the cylinders together and then mixing up to be ignited by the spark plug, diesel engine starts only with air getting to the cylinders, no fuel. Once the air gets into the cylinders, the intake valve closes, allowing the piston to move up to compress the air to a very high temperature. Once the air is compressed, the fuel injector sprays fuel at a very high pressure into the cylinders where the compressed air is, and that reaction between the high pressure fuel, which is diesel, and the compressed air is going to cause the fuel to vaporize very quickly, which will cause an explosion, and obviously it will also result in the piston moving down. And just like petrol engines, this process will be repeated over and over and over again, which will result in the spinning of the crankshaft and also resulting in the moving of your car. Anyway, I hope you learned something, and I'll see you guys in the next one.